Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm so excited. I got up super early because I could not wait to film with this little beauty. I just got this yesterday. It was kind of an impulsive purchase, but I had been thinking about it a little while and I'd watched quite a few reviews on it and I just absolutely love the colours. But I'm not going to talk about it too much now because if you want to see how I got this look and what I thought of the palette, make sure to just keep watching. So as you can see, I've already done my foundation and my brows just to save a little bit of time because what I really want to focus on in this tutorial is obviously the eye look because I just got this yesterday and I'm so excited to try it. It's just so pretty. Like the packaging and when you open it, oh my god. These colours. Oh, and it even comes in with this little insert with like her eyes on it. It's so pretty. And a massive mirror as well, which I know people were complaining with the last one that there wasn't a mirror considering how like expensive it is. But before anything else, obviously I need to prime my lids. So I'm just going to take some Age Rewind concealer. Actually, I might take my Fit Me one. Yeah, scratch that. I'm going to take my Fit Me concealer and just use that to prime my lids. Then I'm just going to set that with some translucent powder. I think first I'm just going to take the shade Desert Sand and just run that all over the lid as a nice kind of base colour. For the transition, I'm just going to take this shade Eden. It's quite a nice kind of neutral pinky shade. I'm just going to take a fluffy brush from Iconic London. Ooh. And then using the same brush, I'm just going to take Amber as well and chuck that in the crease too, just to deepen it up a little bit. I'm just using the like kind of windshield wiper motions and then little circular motions as well. I kind of want to make this look quite smoky, so I'm just going to build up the colours. Now I'm just going to switch to a more precise blending brush and I think I'm going to dip into Saffron, which is this really deep red, and I'm just going to pop that right into the crease, into the lower portion of the crease, and trying to keep that there. Try not to drag it up too far because I want the lighter colours to obviously blend upwards. And then just switching back to the other brush just to help blend all of it out into the other colours. I haven't tried any of her shadows before. I never bought the other one. I'm not really sure why. I think it was a price point, to be honest. I was a little bit like, oh. Then I thought I would just bite the bullet and try this for you guys so that you can decide for yourself whether you feel like it's worth it. It's 56 quid though. It's a lot of money. Like that could have bought you 5 cocktails. Or if you're going happy hour, that could have bought you like 10 cocktails. Oh. Okay, next I'm going to go in with the shade Oud, which is this kind of deep, kind of reddy brown shade. Just basically, I think it's like the darkest shade in the palette. And I'm just going to pop that basically in the same place. Trying to keep it maybe even a little bit lower. And a tip as well when you want to keep the shade as low in the crease as possible is hold your brush upwards. It just gives you a bit more control and make sure that it doesn't kind of go into the upper crease. Now that I think I've done all of my blending, I'm actually going to go in with the lid shade, and I think I'm going to use 2 of the shimmers because some of them I think you're supposed to layer over other ones. I'm going to go for Blood Moon as my first one. Oh my god. This is like a really nice copper. And then I really want to go on top with Celestial, which is meant to be like a topper shade because she said some of them, I think Celestial, Twilight, ones like that, and this one, Retrograde, they're supposed to, well, I mean you don't have to, you can just mix a bit of Fix Plus with them and use them on their own, but they look really cool on top of other shadows. Like if you layer them, it gives them a kind of iridescent look. But first I'm going to take Blood Moon. Whoa. There is a bit of fallout, but I don't really care because I can just get rid of it after. But just to pre-warn you, if you do your face first. A shimmer that blends really well into the matte shades, which is actually surprising because I normally have a bit of trouble kind of making it blend seamlessly into the matte shades. But okay, now I'm just going to go on top of that with the shade Celestial. This is super iridescent, so like in different lights it looks gold and pink and even a bit green. I'm just going to clean up the outer corner because obviously I made quite a bit of mess and I want it to be a little bit sharper. So now it's time to go in with the lashes, and today I'm going to be using my absolute favourites, which are the Lily lashes in the style Opulence. Oh, these are a fresh new pair as well, so I'm so excited. Oh. So I'm just going to prep my lashes with a bit of mascara and then I'll pop them on and I'll be right back. So before I conceal, I'm just going to quickly cream contour. I'm going to use my KKW Beauty contour stick and just pop some of that on. I'm just going to blend that out with my damp sponge. Okay, then for concealer, I'm just going to use my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and use that to highlight. And again, just using the same sponge to blend all of that out. And then just immediately setting that with my RCMA No Colour Powder with the damp sponge, just to make sure there's no creasing. And then I'm just going to bake a little bit. And then, while I wait for this to bake, I'm just going to bronze up using my Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer, the one that I use all the time. And I'm just going to use a big fluffy brush. This one is from Iconic London, because I don't want to be too contoured just yet. I just want to use this to kind of bronze up my face a little bit. And I do also like to use this for my nose contour. I don't know, I like the colour. So I'll just take that down my nose, just to set the cream contour that we put down. I'm just going to wipe away the bake, and then I'm going to pick up my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm just going to take the lighter shades, the ones that I have left, and pop those in the highlighted areas just to kind of give it a little bit more coverage and brighten just a bit more under there. And then sticking with this palette, I'm actually going to take a smaller brush. This is the Morphe M530, and I'm just going to take the middle shade. As you can see, that is obviously my favourite, and I'm just going to contour a little bit, trying to keep the product as far back as I can. Okay, I'm just going to move on to my under eyes quickly, going back into this pretty palette. And basically I'm going to start off with the darker shades first. So I'm going to mix, what one's this? Saffron and Oud, and I'm going to put that as close to the lash line as possible. Then I'm just going to take a kind of fluffy pencil brush and I'm going to pick up the shade Amber. I'm going to use that shade to blend out the other two. And then lastly, I'm going to pick up Eden, which is our transition shade, on a really small fluffy brush. And I'm just going to help, you know, blend everything together, kind of drag it down a little bit. I'm just going to use a really small pencil brush. I think I'm going to use Angelic. It matches quite well. And now, just to keep the Huda Beauty theme going, I might as well go in with my Huda Beauty 3D highlight palette. This is the Pink Sands edition. And I'm just going to use all four because why not? This is what kind of makes it super intense. So you don't need a lot at all. And then using my Iconic London fan brush. Can you tell I like Iconic London at the moment? Jeez. And then I'm going to take the shade Santorini. I do like to do the kind of C shape. Just when the light hits you, it kind of goes all the way around. Then next I'm going to take Azores and put that right underneath. This is when obviously you're creating the 3D effect. Actually, this is really nice if you're looking for like a kind of more goldy highlight. It's actually really nice by itself. Then I'm going to take Ibiza, which is kind of the blush shade, and just put that between the two, but I will add more blush just because I like it. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to add a little bit more blush, and I'm just going to go in with my absolute favourite, which is the NARS Orgasm blush, and keeping this more kind of in the, right on the apples of my cheeks. For lips, I'm just going to stick with Huda Beauty, and I think I'm going to take one of the nude collection because I don't want anything like too deep. I feel like I want to keep the eyes pretty dramatic and then the lips can just be kind of soft. I'm going to take Sugar Mama. And look how cute and mini these are. So that's basically it. All I've got to do now is set, just with a bit of Fix Plus. So this is the final look, you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. My thoughts on this palette, I absolutely am so in love with it. Like, the mirror is honestly incredible and it's huge. You get so many shades. I mean, it is expensive, but I love that there's so many different textures. There's different kind of looks that you can do with it, and the mattes are so pigmented but really easy to blend, and I just think it's worth it. It was worth it for me. Obviously you need to decide if it's worth it for you, but you definitely won't be disappointed if you do purchase it, and I can't wait to like do more looks with it. I'm super excited. So if you did like this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also, if you've picked this up, make sure to leave like comments below telling me what you think of it. But apart from that, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.